Hey there guys, welcome to the Amazing Brick Network. My name's Tori Favreau and I hope that everyone's well. I'm super excited to be bringing this one to you today, and we're going to get straight into it, but it is the Adidas Sneaker LEGO Set 10282. We're running live on both Facebook and YouTube, and I'm super excited to have you guys along today. If you do have time, please give a thumbs up so as I know that you're there, and we're going to get straight into this thing, okay? The first thing that I noticed about this set, guys, and you can talk to me just on the right-hand side or on YouTube, you can chat to me there. Also, if you do want to, you can chat to me on Facebook as well. I'll be able to see those comments. I've found typically it's about 5 to 10 second delay, so don't think I'm being rude if I don't respond. I'm either concentrating or I am simply just getting this ready for you. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras set up for this to accommodate everyone. So I do hope that everyone is going well. All right, so let's just jump into it. Straight up, the actual design of the box itself is phenomenal. So well thought out. You may as well be getting a pair of sneakers as far as I'm concerned. So this is extremely dope. I love it a lot. Even this here, it's done exactly like you would expect a regular sneaker box to be. And on the bottom there, you've got like the different specs. So I'm keen to get into this. Let's get into it, open her up. And I hope that the visuals are okay for those of you at home who are watching. All right, so that is really, really sweet. And YouTube audience, thank you so much. And Facebook, thank you so much. I'm sorry about this, guys. There's cameras literally everywhere. So I'm trying to accommodate everyone. If there's anything that you feel that you've missed, of course, that will be remedied later on. Now, there is a box inside the box. Let's try to get that out. It's very, very tightly packed. And that is because, silly me, it's actually secured inside, not on the outside as I expected. That'll come loose nice and easy now. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So even the crepe that you generally get with sneakers is there. Come on, that is super cool. You've got to admit it. You have got to admit it. You've got to say that is super cool, my friends. Hey, Josh. Hey, Nathan. How are you? Hello, Ash. So we are going to be checking this back. There's so much cool stuff to see. All right. And I'll just make sure I'm not missing anything in here. One random piece of Lego. Oh, okay, the sticker plate for it. Thanks, Lego. More stickers. All right, get rid of the crepe. This is the inside of the box. And it does look pretty neat. The box is utterly amazing. You're right, Ash. I'm going to move it to one side for now. Alrighty. So if you're enjoying what I'm doing here, please share the link out to your friends. They may get enjoyment out of it as well. I am super stoked that you guys are here watching, though. That is for certain. Okay, so there's the instruction book. I might just try to move the Facebook camera a little bit. That might be better there. And as you can see, we're also trying to capture some visual using the GoPro, so there'll be different angles on the final build video. Well, at least I'm hoping so anyhow, if I don't talk too much and the memory card just runs out. If it does, then that's my own fault. Otherwise, the visuals are pretty good. All right, so Adidas Original Superstar. That looks awesome. There's a few bricks, but I don't know, guys. We may be able to knock it over in, say, maybe a 2-hour build. I'm thinking it is more of a novelty set. I do appreciate that. So yes, thank you. I think it does look better as well. So we'll get the handy dandy instruction holder there and stuff. Let's have a look. It feels weird that that's just one by itself in there. The original from the start. Okay, so great little booklet, information about the sneaker, where Adidas started, and of course a bit more history. I'm enjoying that Lego are doing these now, and they are just fantastic. So basically, I love this brand. It's my favorite like sportswear brand. Not that I'm a sporting person by any stretch, but I must admit, even when I was growing up, I loved hip hop music, and Run DMC wore Adidas, and it was good enough for them. It was good enough for me. Okay, you look a bit stupid, dude, but I'm guessing that you're the designer, so well done. You've created something good. What's his name? Florian Mueller. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's get into the build now and have a bit of fun while we're at it. Don't forget, if you've got time, please do like, say hello. Bricks Builds, hello there on YouTube. Thank you so very much. I'm super glad to see that you are there indeed. And we do still have a nice little crew hanging out with us on Facebook. I'm just going to lower the camera a little bit now for the build. And for YouTube, that should. There we are. So there are a few bags, or a couple of bags at least, and I'll move that one over here. For this build, they are literally sort of bags and bricks. There's no breakup like you would expect to get normally with the words are escaping me today. I'm so sorry. With sets that do have minifigures in them. So the breakup is a little bit different. I've already seen the iconic Adidas. It is a printed piece. I'm super, super glad about that. That is for sure. So let's just move on to the build itself here and see what goodies it has in store. Smaller elements are in here. All right. Now, I'm probably going to say this 50,000. No, not really, but a lot during the course of the build. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's on YouTube on the Amazing Brick Network, and everyone's subscriptions, I do not take them lightly. I really, really appreciate them. So let's do this. If I fumble and stumble, that is just the nature of the beast because things. All right, let's check it out here. Don't forget, if you've got questions or just simply want to say hello, you can say hello whenever you like. There is chat enabled in both Facebook and YouTube. And if you are so inclined on the YouTube side of things, though there is only Bricks Builds there, you can always super chat to give a little bit of financial support to the channel. But that is entirely up to you. It will not make or break our friendship. All righty. Already I'm liking it. Okay. So it's just going to be a matter of finding the bricks now. They're plates. It goes down there. Find the other side. Okay. Now, how does this go on here? These two pieces, they go over. Josh, I'm not so sure what you mean, my friend. Is that directed at me or something I said? If I said that anyone looks stupid, it would just be me, mate. So, and it is all said in jest. Those pieces go on here. Everything clicks a little bit weird because, as you can see, you don't have a lot of room on there. Now, fortunately, we do use a much larger piece, and that slots in here. And that is going to keep everything together nicely. I almost wish, I know it isn't how the sneaker is, but I almost wish that the pink was on the bottom just to provide a nice color contrast, but it's not, and that doesn't really matter too much. All right, now we're seeing, I think one of these must have fallen out, but that's all right. Let's do it. All right, so that connects nicely to there. That's really cool. And then we've got another larger white piece over here. So we're forming the actual shape of the shoe. I just love the fact that at the end of this, we're going to have, you know, a somewhat realistic looking sneaker. I think that is really cool. And I know that there's, you know, collabs with all sorts of brands, but I'm a little bit thrilled that this is like my favorite sporting brand, like I said, and, you know, we're getting Lego. So it's pretty thrilling to say the least. Okay. I really do need to figure out my timing. Sometimes with doing the shows, it's hard to accommodate the US viewers, and I know there's a lot of you, but the times there are just so odd at times, no pun intended. So, oh wow, okay, that fits in there. I didn't expect that. And now we've got the much larger. I like this. This is super cool. Okay, so he goes on here. And then where's a little fall? That one goes on here. Crazy. Okay, so then 4 of those, they're going to just be a little hold them together bitsy bobs. Oh, that's cool. So they are literally just filling in the holes there. I guess they did that instead of creating a new element maybe that didn't have that problem. That's really cool. I like it. All right, flipping back over. Wait a second. Oh no, I've got to construct this piece. That's all right. I thought I'd missed something for a second there. Put this little guy here and put him there. And that guy there. And then tell you, yeah, 1, 2. I don't like how these things sometimes only hold with one stud. Hey there, Matthew. Thanks for joining us. Polly, very, very cool, he says. Yes, mate, it is super cool. I am really glad that I've got this up and running, and I hope that everyone's enjoying themselves. If you do, show the love, flick us through a like, because that will make me smile on the inside. You won't be able to see it because it's inside, but it will still be a good thing. I'm a big fan of this set already, and I've only just done the bottom of the shoe. I think it's wicked, and I really appreciate that you guys are taking time out of your day to watch me stumble through the build, but I am literally having a ball. As we all know, Lego therapy is the best therapy there is, and I don't know, lately I've just been finding the build so therapeutic. It has been a very good time. Hello, new viewer on YouTube. Oh, see, whenever I acknowledge anyone on YouTube, guys, they immediately run away. You don't have to be scared. We're all friends. All friends. Okay, so let's have a look there, making sure, because the instructions are like that. So we're building like that, and I'm like, it doesn't feel right in my hand to do it that way. So I won't be doing it that way. All righty. Flip her back over. Now, obviously, I can't play the song because I would be demonetized. Hey, David, how are you, mate? Glad you could join us. I'd be demonetized immediately, but if you do know Run DMC, at the moment I am playing the Adidas song in my head, and it doesn't stop. So, you know, if anyone wants to type the lyrics, we can do a text version of the song. I actually know all the words to that one. Alrighty, that's cool. So, shoesies for Usies, and little boys heading up here. Now, guys who are watching, and I know there's not a great deal of you, but I'm grateful for each and every one of you who are watching. I'm going to be doing a vlog later on in the day if you do watch the YouTube channel regularly. I know that some of you are on Facebook at the moment, so that's why I'm saying it like that. But I'm going to be doing a vlog post on the YouTube channel, surprisingly enough. It's called the Amazing Brick Network. I'm undertaking an initiative to help people. So I'm sick of waiting for other people to step up. I'm just going to do it. And it's going to be a major announcement. And it's going to be a major announcement, particularly if you are a LEGO Ideas creator, or if you have a product that fills a need that LEGO doesn't currently. You're going to be particularly interested to hear what I have to say. So I am really keen to do that blog post, but I'm also just as keen to be rocking this for you guys to be able to see it, because it's stacks of fun and a much clearer version of it. Like, the cameras aren't too bad that I'm using, but a clearer version, just in case you are hating me for this, a clearer version will be coming out shortly. So this is really cool. I love how LEGO sort of stuffs the insides of their builds with just really bright and garish colors. And I am guessing that they do that because of the color range. It's probably a lot easier for them. Okay, so we've got a big boy. And he goes along here. And then these bad boys are in here. Space of 2, that's going to keep that together, which is good. All right, so it helps if I actually read how many studs are on there, because like silly Billy me, let's have a look here. Put him back on. It's a 6. I was going for a way too big a brick. I went for the 8, and I was like, that doesn't line up. That doesn't make sense. What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself, Tori? But yeah, later on, the vlog post, huge. It's probably the single biggest thing I've tried to do since I started all these channels and created these memberships and all these new friendships. So it's going to be fun. It's also a bit frightening, but I think that if you don't do something that you're a little bit nervous about, then sometimes you're wasting your time if there's not that challenge. So I'm very nervous about what I'm going to try to achieve in this vlog post. But as soon as you guys see it, you're just going to go, yep, that makes sense. So stand by on that one. And if you've never watched a vlog post before, that is the only one I sincerely care if you watch it or not. And it's got nothing to do with ego. You know, I guess there is a bit of, what do you call it? Narcissism involved with doing YouTube. It's like, you hope that you bring something to the table that's worthwhile and interesting for people to watch. But at the end of the day, too, you're also listening to your own voice a lot. So, you know, I'm under no illusions there that I guess narcissism must be a part of it. That's for sure. Alrighty. Narcissism and probably just wanting to help. You know, some people, unfortunately, aren't in my position where I can afford to get a little bit of Lego here and there. And this does let them get to see how it's at least made and go on a bit of a virtual build with us. which I think is nice, good fun. Okay, so that bit there. I need a different brick here. There we go. That goes there. And that fella goes here. So the shape is pretty cool, isn't it? It's looking good. I'm very happy with it. Don't forget, guys, if you do want to chat, you can certainly do so. Feel free to. It's always lots of fun. I can see what you're writing. I can respond to what you're writing if that's what you would like. But all things said and done, it's good times. Okay, so, oh, that's an odd one. Okay, pay attention to the build, Tori, otherwise you'll be making all sorts of mistakes. Okay, audience of 1 and 1. I really appreciate you being here, guys. No kidding around there. And I do know that these videos get watched a lot later, so please don't think I'm ungrateful. It's just nice to be able to build with people. If you want to chat, though, now, that would be awesome. Okay, so that fits up there. And then we've got this bit here. We may not all get the whole thing done in one build, but I'll certainly do my best. So that one's up here, and this guy goes there. It's a bit of flex in the build, a bit unexpected. Okay, so then this is cool. These bits go. We're starting to actually build up on the pattern. Love it. Don't fall off. Don't be shy. I'm sure that Lego is going to make it all better at some point. There is a brick that goes there. There's the other one, looking pretty fly, I must confess. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining us on the Facebook Live, mate. I hope you enjoy. We're just doing the sole of the sneaker now. So literally we're on bag number 1, and the build's been going for 20 minutes. There's quite a few bags, so I've either got to hurry up or maybe there aren't as many bricks in the following bags. Alrighty, so this thing twists and turns. I love it. I love it. That thing goes there. And there. Got a 4 spot. And there. This guy here. That's rad. Loving it. Facebook crew, if you don't mind and you've got the time, if you could share the link out to this video, we might be able to get some more friends on board, and that would be pretty awesome. I would like that a lot. If you've got time, please do share the video out. Okay, so now we've got a bit of a buildy bit here. That goes like that. And that goes, there's 2 of these, so I might as well do them at the same time. That goes like that. Oh, wait a second. No, I'm just getting the bits ready. Silly duffer. All right, let's have a look here. I actually don't know what happened earlier. I called myself a silly duffer, which if you're not from Australia, it's just means, you know, It's not a bad term, just you've done something silly. But someone thought, I don't know what they thought, to be honest, but they thought I was insulting someone. And I was like, no, I'm actually just talking about myself. I made a mistake. But I asked him to elaborate and he never did. So I guess I'll never know what the issue was, unfortunately. Okay, so there's 4 of those. Okay, so this bit here says to do that. And then that will do that. These elements are fairly new, as far as I'm concerned. They're fairly new to what we do. I don't mind them, though. They come in handy when you're doing stuff in relatively tight spots. So I need one there and then one there. But then we're going to continue with these bad boys in here and also in here. Okay, so we're starting to enclose the shoe now, which is pretty cool. This guy goes on there. 1x4. Little piece in here, just to build it up to the same level. I hate when they get you to put like the little 1x1 studs into a small space. And 2 more 1x4s. Nope, wrong one. So that's all good there. That's all good. And let's see. Of course. I was like, how's that going to fit? And if you actually read Tori, then you'll see that's meant to be a 1x3. And then this guy slots in there nicely. At this point, just so as you guys know, during the process, it's falling apart a lot as I'm making it. Not horrifically, but yeah, certainly falling apart enough that you do have to be very aware of what you're doing. And I guess I'm over manipulating it because I'm trying for it to go across to several cameras all at the same time. But yeah, just something to be aware of anyhow. All right, so the next section here looks like there's going to be a fair bit of building involved, which is fine. Nothing too elaborate. So let's see here. That's not that bit that I need. Not that bit either. There we go. That's it. So that needs to go in there. Then a piece there. And then let's see. This guy. Oh, wait a second. It's just about fleshing out the sole of it now. And that bit goes here. Wrong piece. Right piece. Love these elements. They're cool. All right, now it's still moving and flexing around the bottom, so it's sort of like trying to show you, but trying not to break what I'm making at the same time. Covering this bit up here. It will be super neat to see just how it all strengthens up as you're adding more and more layers onto it, which is often the case with these Lego builds. Okay. Once again, those bits on there. Still doing the sneaky little insert in the side here. All right, so 4, no 3. That's good. See, that starts to hold it all together a lot better. Four. Oh, nice. Okay. Something satisfying about filling in gaps like that. I like it. Okay, that has increased the strength of that significantly. Thanks for joining us on both Facebook and YouTube. I hope that you're enjoying yourselves, guys. We're still only on bag number 1, but it's been fun. It's nice to be building with you guys. I really enjoy it. So thank you for that. Hang around for as long as you can. But if not, I do appreciate people who've got things to do and lives to live. Okay, so that bit's right there. And then, what does it want me to do? Okay. That's pretty neat. All right. Now for the other side, that's only a 4 space, so grab this and this one here. It's just fabulous how it does all just slot together nicely. All right, now it's a bit of a funny one because other than looking cool, it's like you wonder to yourself, like, why are they getting us to make these parts? Because to me, that just looks like brick count or aesthetic, but it's going to be an aesthetic that I don't think, unless we're actually building the inside of the shoe at the moment. Hey, I hadn't thought of that. We probably are just building the inside of the sneaker that we can see. And if that's the case, that's wicked. And then let's go over here. Yeah, that's looking really neat. Hey, Thomas, thanks for joining us on Facebook, and a friend on YouTube, unfortunately, doesn't show me who's there, so I can't acknowledge you as nicely as I'd like to, but I do appreciate you taking the time to be there. All right, this is really cool. So now we're going to go all Adidas official, throwing the Adidas down, and the brand with the 3 stripes. Hey, Stephen, how are you? Well, Stefan, I'm sorry, mate. You've sort of, with the way you've done your name, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it properly. Thank you so very much for joining us, though. Okay. And then this guy goes around here. Oh, wow. It's actually really cool to make. It's like you're making your own, literally you're making your own sneaker. However, that's really neat. Yeah, it's nice. Firming that all up really well. And that goes there. It's there. See what I mean? I need those parts to hold together. And I know they will, but I'm finding this more and more. And I actually did a vlog about it just the other day, just about how Lego is relying on like single stud connections. And to be honest with you, I'm really not a fan. Hi there, Rafi. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Looking good, guys. You're doing good building here. I love it. All right. Well, that is really sweet. And we are now up to bag 2. So just let me go get that. And I won't be a moment, okay? Almost there. Thanks for your patience. Alrighty. That also afforded me a little bit of time to, one, grab my drink, because talking non-stop really wears me out. But also, I've got a GoPro filming from another angle, and I'm so sure I'm going to run out of memory on it. I accidentally used the smaller card, so I've grabbed the larger memory card, so we may quickly pause when that does run out of steam. Actually, let's control what we can. You guys don't mind, do you? I'm still going to do it. All right. What's there? Now I'll just check the positioning of the GoPro. Oops, sorry, I know I picked everyone around then. My absolute apologies. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. And you guys are awesome for putting up with that little break. Okay, so this is only a small bag, so hopefully we'll rip through this pretty quickly, to be honest with you. Looks like we're going to build one of the walls here, so I'm pretty excited about that. Got one here, pop another one on top. And I know I do keep saying it, but I will keep saying it without any sort of remorse. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, I know a lot of you just prefer to watch, and that's fine. But if you do want to chat, I'm here building by myself. I mean, I can see you there. So if you have any questions or want to know anything, just ask away, all right? Because, you know, things, talking, people, communication. All right, so then another two on here. This is exceedingly clever, guys. It'll be actually interesting when I, because I'm doing this and you guys can see what I'm building, but the setup is a little bit, you know, messier. Like you can see the edge of the GoPro and everything like that, but the actual, like, official build video doesn't contain any of those distractions. Well, as a rule, as much as I can get it to not have them in there. All right, so this big piece here, and then this piece here. We are rocking. Like, this thing is going to be super cool. Love it. All right, then let's have a look here. Got the green guy there, and just that on top. They pop on. Okay, and he's got this little fella. Yeah, that's really cool. Fill that up with some bricky bricks. Adrian Schubert, thank you for joining us, mate. on Facebook there. It's really appreciated. And to our new friend over on YouTube, YouTube does not show me your name unless you say hello, which you can in the chat window. I'm always keen to acknowledge people and the fact that they're taking time out of their busy day to join us. So if you do want to have a shout out on this particular episode, just say hello so as I can see who you are. But if you don't feel like that, that's fine too. I think we've only had one person chat so far in this particular build. Oh no, two. And whilst it doesn't matter, it's my job to talk and entertain you. It's always nice to chat as you build. We're looking at doing a creator series where we will have several people getting involved, and I'm super pleased to be arranging that. And if you're lucky, I am very fortunate to call a number of the people from LEGO Masters my friends, and we may even be able to get a couple of LEGO Masters on, some indie builders. They'll be able to answer questions. We'll chat amongst ourselves and build Lego while we're having a bit of a chat. And we'll do it on Facebook Live so as everyone can see it. And then I'll also post it to YouTube. Hey, speaking of YouTube, we've got a new person on there. Thank you so very much. Don't be scared. Don't run away just because I said hello. Okay, so let's have a look here. Interesting. You know when you're building and you're still not sure what you're building, but you're building because you've got to build. And then when you're building because you want to build till eventually you finish building. That's what we're doing at the moment. I know this is like probably the wall of the sneaker or something really clever, but I don't know what I'm building. I'm just building because I'm building. When you're building, you've got to build. Oh my goodness me. Am I going insane? I feel like I'm going insane. I think I'm losing my mind this time. This time I'm losing my mind. Come on, hip hop reference. Who is it? That one goes there. That one goes there. And big boy is meant to go over here. So what have I done wrong? The fella's on there. That's what I did wrong. This is silly Billy. Then that bit goes on here. Then that's even again. Gracious me. This is what I mean. Like, ever since I had the little palsy issue, I'm jumping around on my instructions a little bit. So bear with me if you feel like screaming. Hey, you got that right, Axel. Thank you so very much. Axel totally on Facebook there got the reference right. I'm so stoked that you did. Like, Beastie Boys are my jam big time. Like, one of my favorite groups ever. And I barely said anything for you to get that. I am grinning from ear to ear. It is actually ridiculous. So thank you. That is so freaking cool. All right. So did I do that? Yes, I did. I'm distracted by the fact I've got another Beastie Boys fan in the house because no one would know that unless they really liked the group. All right, so let's play a bit of trivia then. Let's see if Axel's still listening and who's listening. So my next musical clue, and you got to forgive me because like I had like a palsy or a stroke sort of thing happen a while ago. So I will stammer and stutter as I'm talking on occasion, and especially as I get tireder. But are you ready for this one? You got to say the next line. Now, Peter Piper picked peppers. It is a hip hop reference. Oh, Have I got people stumped on this one? I don't know. I'm going to take the 10-second delay into account because I do believe there's a 10-second delay there. And I'm going to be voting you off the island in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was Run DMC, Peter Piper. Okay, so that's on, that's on, that's done, that's done. Okay, good. All right, music trivia number 2. I'm just thinking of this because I'm making an Adidas shoe synonymous with hip hop from back in the day through to now. I'm an old school hip hop head. So who sung the song Microphone Fiend? You should have enough time to even look that up. I hope you don't, but you got time to. No, okay. This game, I got really excited for it. It's now going poorly. Oh my goodness me. All right, this is some, oh my Lord, it's the, you know what? Okay, so are they messing with my emotions? So that goes in here. Oh, wow. Jeepers creepers. Like, you've got to be kidding me. How cool is that? That's ridiculous. Now it looks as though we're going to be filling in the toe. What are you guys building at the moment? Pop a comment if you are watching. Type in a comment for me. I'd love to know. That way I can see it. Today, I bought quite a bit of Lego. I bought some of the Mickey Mouse, the Disney Lego, primarily for the minifigures. The minifigures are my thing big time. Not little time, big time. And one of the things I noticed was that I was particularly chuffed to see the new Mickey minifigures, and I was like, yep, I'll get the sets, though they are terribly expensive because of the marketing and everything, or the licensing, I should say. I didn't say that properly. The licensing is a nightmare. And but I did pick some up, and then one of our major retail outlets had them all heavily reduced. And it was kind of stupid, because this shop is everywhere. And I went into my local Toy World and asked if they would price match, because at the end of the day, that shop is a local shop. And I thought, well, I'll do the right thing, and I should be able to do the right thing and spend the money locally. Geez, it took me ages to get there. On Facebook, hello, Jean. I hope I said your name correct, but welcome. I hope you're enjoying. And it was crazy. It was like they wouldn't price match it. And I was like, really? And they said, well, we checked with the local store. I said, they don't have stock, but their main website does have stock, which means that I could simply just hop on my phone outside and I'll have the stock either today or tomorrow. And they still wouldn't match it. And so I felt terrible, but I went outside and I bought 3 sets of Mickey Mouse Lego and nominated my local store to pick it up from. And as I was driving home, I literally got a text message saying, your Lego's ready for collection. So I tried to do the right thing, but it's hard when they don't sort of want you to. Is that going there? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's a bit of a weird one. You're normally used to connecting that in some way, but not happening. What else did I buy though today? Oh, yes. I was in our town walking around doing my thing, and I don't know what I've been looking for the fish tank, the Creator 3-in-1 fish tank, and I have not been able to find it, which is weird, bizarre, but yeah, just so odd. But in any case, I managed to see that, and I got that. Okay, so the reason why I've paused is just simply because this is telling me that I should have 2 1x2s to put under here, and I don't have them. And Lego has a real penchant lately, and it's crazy to me, but for missing pieces. Just make sure it's not me, because, hey, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to have to raid my Lego to keep on building. Hi, Joseph. Thanks for joining. And if you wonder where I was, guys, those of you who have been watching would know. But I am a little bit peeved at the moment because I am missing 2 1x2s out of this build. And what I think I'm going to do, if I can, is I'm going to rob I don't think I can. It'll affect the structural integrity of it. This stuff does my head in, folks, and it's sadly been happening more and more. As I said, it is still my fault sometimes, but for these to be missing is more than just more than a little bit ridiculous. I am terribly sorry, guys. This is actually quite embarrassing for me. I've got 2 live streams going, and Lego decided to not pack the pieces I need to get this bit done. I'm going to rob from the underside. A little bit of reverse engineering, folks, because I shouldn't have to be begging from my other sets. I think I can get away with this bit here, maybe. And if I explode it, then that's going to be fun too. Not for me, but for you guys. I'm probably going to have exploded this. I'm going to take from here. It's not too bad. I can fix that up later. There we go. So those are the bits that are missing in there. That's frustrating. Okay, back on with the build, guys. Sorry about that. I do apologize. And if I find it later, then I'll totally tell you that too. Won't be the first or the last time I've dropped Lego during a build. I'm sure we all know that feeling. All right, so then looks like this piece comes over here. It's not actually joining. There we go. That's better. And then up and over. All right, that sits flush now. My bad entirely with that placement of the brick. And this goes up here. Okay, around that way. Oh, okay. So that all goes in there. Then that bit goes up here. Wow. Tory. It's about half a stud or half a brick out. Yeah, see, this is the parts that shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be getting explosions. And it is that part that's stopping it. Okay. That's protruding way too much. I'm just going to double check, folks. Sorry, I thought that this bit would be done so fast. Okay, so that's done. I've done that. That's on correctly. That's on correctly. That old piece has just gone in there. Welcome to the Adidas sneaker troubleshooting episode. I'm Tori. You can see what I'm doing wrong. Ring a bell. They are even, so that is even with that. I don't get it. I have to have missed something, guys. I have to. Like, to the point. Don't even know if these parts will all attach easy enough. Great. Okay. That goes on there. Two bits. Cool. That goes on there. That goes here, which makes them the same. That's the same. That's the same. And that goes here. And that goes on there. Okay, so I've fixed it. That was absolutely painful. Hello, Rob. Thank you for joining, mate. You just saw me nearly lose the plot trying to fix something that I hadn't done correctly. And even though I just pulled it all apart, I couldn't see where I made the mistake. Seriously. Okay, we're back on track, guys, and we'll be up to bag 3 in just a second here. Oh, great. One of those ambiguous. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. Bag 3 for the win. All right, this looks like the back of the sneaker. And I tell you what, I did think when I started this would be a lot quicker build than what it's proven to be. But it has been really cool nonetheless. Okay, so frustrating, but cool. Okay, the 8, and we'll go. I love when you're just building with confidence and Lego goes, Now, guys, don't forget, you can chat to me. Facebook and YouTube both have the provision to do that. So don't be shy. If you feel like saying hello, I would love to hear from you. My Adidas. Very solid. The layers are solid. I think it is, very well put together. It's not as bad as doing a build where all the pieces are black. Geez, they're hard to find. But even when you're looking at enough of the same color constantly, that can get the better of you at times, that's for sure. So many little pieces here. It's like, have I missed something? Have I missed something? but the way it all fits together, it's quite beautiful in its own way, that's for sure. Okay, turn those over. This next bit coming up is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. I mean, I can say so myself because it's not as though I invented it. Now, if you're not up to date with everything I have done recently, I would encourage you to check out. I uploaded a video today. I haven't really widely disseminated the video, but I did build the new Taj Mahal set. And so the video starts with a review. And then if you are keen, you can watch the build. I have sped it up to 20 times speed, so you don't have to suffer through the multiple hour build. But yeah, you can certainly check out the Taj Mahal. That was a really cool set to make. I had a couple of gripes with the design, but all things said and done, good build and just very, very therapeutic once again. The one thing Lego did perfectly with that particular set was the spacing. The spacing of the bricks, to be honest with you, the way the bags were put out, probably some of the best spacing I've seen by Lego. Just enough to not drive you absolutely nuts, but to keep you on your toes. It was certainly a lot of fun, and I got a lot of pleasure out of it, that's for sure. I can see a few new people on YouTube there. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, the Facebook crew is still there too. So I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Now it's going to be difficult because this is lazy. It's only being held on by one. I find that very frustrating, especially like, people like me with sausage fingers and younger builders. They would find this very frustrating, as I am right now. Feels like a spinal column with like ribs coming out of it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be something to go in there to make it stronger. But at the moment, it's quite flimsy. And as Lego wants me to, I want to play well. Then you'll let me build well. How's that sound? My friends in Lego.org. Okay, so here's where the strengthening goes in. So one piece just like that. That holds that nicely. That's good. And that looks like it's just a strengthener for the spine. this part explodes, and it may well do, it's my fault. But there, get that bit back on there. Yep, that part's my fault entirely. And these here. There we go. That's a lot better for the structural integrity of it. And then looks like we're going here. All right, and there's room for, that's odd. Okay, so that guy in there. That bit in there. Okay, turn that around. That'll secure that nicely. Now this part's pretty cool. You ready? So we've got printed tile again. That's cool. All right. So now we've got this bit here. We've got that bit here. Okay. That's pretty cool, guys. What do you reckon? I like that. Okay, so it's going to be more of the same. Hopefully I won't mess this bit up too badly. Okay. There. Every time you do a bit, you're like, oh yeah, I'll be okay. This part's all right. And then Lego decides to go, no, you're being cocky. Don't know why I'm feeling a bit more confident doing this part. I don't know if it's a bad sign or a good sign. All right. That over there. actually. Let's work along here. Then that bit goes there. We're going pretty well with this one, guys. I'm pretty stoked on that. And there. That was my sister, and I do apologize in advance to her. In advance, after the fact. Okay. Great. Come on. Get in there. And get in there. So now it's quite flimsy. I'm hoping that placing it onto the actual okay, there are positions there for it to go into. That's pretty cool. A lot of leftovers on that one. All right. Friends, you're doing well. We're doing well? I don't know. Someone is. All right. So, gargantuan. This is cool. Can't wait to see how this forms up. But that'll go up there. This looks really nice. Guys, once again, I do thank you for watching, sticking with me. Feel free. I've gone a little bit quiet just because I'm concentrating on the build, but also I'd love to hear from you guys. It's hard to sometimes keep up the chitter chatter when you are building in silence, but as long as you're enjoying it, that's fine, because I'm actually having a ball making this set. We've come across, well, rather, I made some mistakes earlier that did impact the build. Thank you for the thumbs up on YouTube. I do appreciate it. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a crazy time. I'm sure the mistakes were my own fault. Though I must confess that even when I disassembled, I still had no idea why they had occurred. So I'd rather blame someone other than myself. But, you know, as soon as I disassembled it, the issue was no longer there. So that's one of those weird ones, go figure. Okay, so that goes on there, that goes on there. You know, something weird, it'll probably be the worst part of the build. We'll probably be doing up the shoelaces neatly. Okay. So now there's a fair bit of stuff going on. Let's see what it has to hold for us. Okay, so that's a 3. Yeah, that's right. And then a 4. Oh, that's a shame. I had one person on YouTube who'd stuck through the whole time and they just left. Oh, maybe they just came back. I don't know. Don't know who's watching on Facebook. I can't tell. It's very inaccurate. If you've ever tried to do anything live on Facebook before, you'll know that. It shows you that absolutely no one's watching, but they are. That goes to that. That. Hi there, Simon. Thanks for joining us on Facebook, mate. I do appreciate it. It's all pretty much just being held with those two studs there. Oof. Okay. So this is where it probably all starts really gripping and doing its thing. It's a wonderful Lego thing. These go on here. This guy goes on blue. So does he. Longer piece here. There's a lot of strengthening going on here. It's a solid piece. Nope, 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 nope. It's pretty cool. Get on there. So this goes on there. Wow, Tori. Well done. Well done on screwing that up. I'm terrible for that. I make assumptions. You know what they say about assumptions, don't you? Yeah, well, I won't use that language here, but you do know what they say. That's better. Okay, now beef these out a little bit to build them up. And that bit goes in there. They look cool. It's funny, the bags don't look super big, but then you get a lot of small pieces. Yep, okay. That's done. So that bit is asking for that. That bit is asking for that. I've got this fella here. Don't know why it's doing it this way, but it's all right. That bit to that bit. That's done. And then we're getting there, guys. Okay, so that goes on. And just, it's always amazes me, like just how at the last minute Lego stuff, like, you know, why am I building up all this stuff? And then it comes together. Like now we know what we've got. Very, very neat. Always well done, Lego. Except for when I complain that it's not well done. Okay. So then we've got a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. See, once again, a one stud grab. It's just, I don't like it. Why do I have the feeling, guys, that this is going to be where we put the shoelaces through? It is so clever, though. So clever. Turn it around. Goes there. Sits on there. Wow, okay. This next bit's going to be intense. Let's make it happen. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're coming right out from the side. So if you think you're going nuts putting this part on, you probably are. But in the same breath, so am I then. That needed a fair bit of pressure. So if you are building this set down the track, that I had to push to the point I was not comfortable, and it has come loose. There are ball joints inside it, but yeah, you're going to have to force some stuff. So let's get that back out, try to do it properly. Move that guy. Don't even know why he's there still, but, you know, Lego. All right, so he goes in here, and he in there. That's better. Okay, that feels solid, guys. Okay, I'm pleased with that. Hooey. It's got a bit of movement in it, but once again, I'm sure that's to allow for the laces. We are going so very well. Well, you guys are. You're being very patient. We are up to bag number 5. And I know we're just going to be repeating the same, but hopefully because of that, we can do this side a little bit faster for you. Tends to be the case anyhow. Looks like there's seven bags. Okay, so let's do this. That guy goes over there, and that's not the bit I need for there. They have done the build style slightly differently, guys, just I think to keep it a little bit more interesting, at least as far as it feels different. So, you know, it does feel like this side is a little bit different. Did I mention that I think it's a little bit different? Because if I didn't, it's a little bit different. Hey guys, did I mention that this is a little bit different? I'm sorry. I'll try not to do it again. Can't help it. Fairly immature like that. And it doesn't have to be about anything crude. It's just like, if I think it's funny, then I'm just going to repeat it ad nauseum till you either wish for my death or you start laughing at it too. Even better, when the stars align and you start saying it as well. And people say, where did you get that from? And you say, I've got it from a friend, Tori. Yeah, I know it's stupid, but I can't help myself. And I think that's the most important thing, that you find it stupid and that you can't help yourself. Is it meant to be? Nope, down one. There we go. It's better. Yeah, this is totally, I'm not even making this up now to be silly. It's totally different. I'm not. It's even better when my stupidity catches up with me and my stupidity is proven to be correct. But that's a good solid feeling. I haven't tried putting a GoPro on that angle before. I hope it's doing something worthwhile. If not, I can assure you that the final build video is still going to be the same high quality that you would come to expect, minus my banter. Only you live guys get that. A little bit of silliness, because it's a little bit different. If you do enjoy what you're watching on YouTube, feel free, and it will be most welcome, because trust me, running this channel actually cost me a lot of money, to send through a super chat. And if not, just support with a thumbs up if you've got time. Facebook, I've got no idea what you do with a live. Just chat to me if you want to. That would be rather splendid. I should just randomly start inviting people to join the Facebook live. Oh, I saw I noticed you're watching for 2 seconds. Do you want to be a part of the fun? So we're going quite well. I'll be cutting this down a bit just with the final build on, like, when I edit the video. But guys, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. We're doing really well, all things considered. All things considered, considering I had a small meltdown as I was doing it. But yeah, I hate when especially when I'm building live. I love doing the live stuff, by the way. No kidding around there. I love it. But yeah, you make a mistake live, or you can't find pieces live, because all I do is open up the bags and tip them out in front of you. It is just panic central. It's a bit different, isn't it? Sorry, not sorry. What? Okay. Okay then. That fits in nicely. Lots of stuff to put on now. So, bit of strengthening. The red looks quite striking. It's funny to realize that we're not going to see it. Yep. Alex, thank you for joining us, mate. Do appreciate it. Such a good looking set. I'm just stoked that I'm getting to make it for you. And I thought to myself, I'd see if I can push through and actually make the whole thing in one sitting. I tend to not like doing that as a rule just because Lego, I mean, we all know it, but it's so darn expensive. It's just like I tend to just do it a bag a day or, some of that, really just sort of tease it all out. But I wanted to get this out now purely because it's very relevant. It's only just come out. And I thought it might be a good chance for you guys to have a look now before you throw down your hard-earned money, just to go, yeah, that's it for me. It's something I'm interested in, or whether it doesn't appeal to you at all. I thought that might be a little bit of a helpful thing. Okay, so what's going on there? That wants to be there. Some of these areas are difficult because the way that they're showing them in the instructions, you can barely make out where the actual pieces are truly meant to go. There's something really pleasing about curved elements as well. I must admit, I really like them. And I love the fact that both sides aren't just mirror images of each other. I think that's pretty cool. I was going to start doing the something different jokes again, and I thought, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Tori. I said earlier, but I'll say it again, building these, I just got Run DMC songs going through my head pretty much non-stop. All right. Now I'm going to try to get, I mean, you guys are watching, but I'm going to try to get the proper build video or review video up tonight as well. And if you are watching, you'll probably get to see me do that. I'll review it as soon as I'm done building. Just that there's a little, some people don't like watching the building part, is what I'm trying to say really awkwardly. Some people don't like watching the building part, so I do a review and they get to just watch that. I'm trying to cater for everyone. Why? Because I'm a nice guy and I care about you guys. Don't know why I've jumped in my head musically from Run DMC now to Public Enemy with Anthrax, Bring the Noise. Probably have to be an older person to know those songs, or just really like old school music and be a younger person. You know, I'd sing them to you, but I sing so well that YouTube would demonetize me immediately for being a magnificent artist. Dun 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 dun. Goes around here. Yeah, that is really, really cool. Hope you guys are enjoying the build. I can see there's been a few of you jumping in and out, having a bit of a peep. I would love, love, love one day if, you know, as long as I'm providing good entertainment, I'd love if there were like thousands of people all hanging out together. I've never seen it, like, obviously I've never done a stream like that where there's been that many people. And I guess, you know, people who do it have to work for years to get it, but that is like super cool. I recently just had a friend, she does like a comedy show, and she's received her silver YouTube plaque. That is amazing. So Eleanor, I doubt you're watching a Lego show, but dear, if you are, congratulations, because that's an achievement. 100,000 subscribers, brilliant. Guys, we are growing at a great rate though. We are almost up to 2,000 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. It's just been so much fun doing the show about a topic that I love, being able to bring attention to, you know, stuff that other people have been making. It's just so cool. I'm so lucky. Made some really nice friends out of it too. I think that's actually the best part of it, to be honest. Making friends. Let's have a look at this. That one certainly does not go the way I just did it. Like that it does. And then like this. And that. And that. That doesn't feel right. Shouldn't be hanging over. Let's just quickly grab that. That goes under. That's better. Okay. All right. Now these parts were a little bit difficult to pop in last time. Let's see what happens now. So these bits go, we'll turn it like that. That's the correct way. That's that bit on. Okay. That bit clipped in. That bit clipped in. I'm still not sure what the Lego red brick is in there for. But I'm going to make sure it stays in there. Okay, so that's moving nicely. There is movement to it, but we want it to sit down lower, I think. That's looking good. Yep, that's all correct. Wow. Okay, so now we're up to bag 6. And it looks like we are going to be getting this ready to go. Shoelaces are in here. We'll get to them when we get to them. Top of the tongue of the shoelace. Oh, and it looks as though we're going to be doing the stand as well. But first we'll start off with the tongue. Bit disappointed that the sticker for the actual stand. I think it makes something really cool and something just a little bit cheap. 16 of these bad boys. There we are. Turning it back over. Okay, that'll strengthen that up nicely. Oh yeah, that's to put the shoelace through. That's neat. Well, makes your shoelaces neat anyhow. Whew. All right. But getting down to the nitty gritty, guys, like we've got a shoe here, that's for sure. Like you know totally what it is. It's iconic. These go there and there. Technic pins. It's actually amazing how strong the Technic pins are, to be honest with you. And they go there. Is that right? Looks right. Yep. Oh, okay. So this part literally slides down and then clips on. That's really cool. Okay, so now printed. That's really neat. That's cool, guys. Come on. Love it. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So now we're hiding stuff, I think. And Hollywood, not good, if you know what I mean. Oh, gracious me. So something interesting for you. I'm sure they're just ones, but I'll have to have a look at the back afterward, but I bet they've got a part number. That is quite funny. All right, so cannot believe I'm actually doing this on a live feed. I'm lacing up Lego shoes. Oh my goodness. Tell you one thing, it's not as easy to do as when you're just doing up your own shoe laces normally, because I'm sort of doing them backwards. All right. Now, this is where we feed them under. But can I cheat? Yes, I think I can. So I'll put that back on. And I just go under. And then do the same here. And then there we go. I was like, the actual shoelace doesn't even want to fit under it. Holy smokes, that's so cool. That is so cool. Well, if you've just tuned in, guys, you've come in at a good time. This has been a really big build. It's been fun, been challenging. Live viewers, because this will on YouTube, this will post straight to YouTube. So if you want to see me actually lose the plot, lose Lego, have to pull everything apart again, then make sure you do watch the YouTube live stream. Facebook, same thing. I never sort of am sure how Facebook stores all this stuff, where it lives. Does it live under my post? Does it live under the amazing, Lego modular buildings? I don't know. Either way around, it's been a good bit of fun. We've got a very small bag to go, plus we're making the stand right now. So we are doing such a good job, and I'm sort of stoked that I've been able to do this in the one sitting for you guys. And I do hope it's something that you've been able to enjoy, because I certainly have had a lot of fun. Today I got some of the LEGO video sets as well. So I'll be building them sometime soon. Now, this bit here, it goes on there, it goes on there. Oh yeah, that goes on there to the side. Very interesting. And then all right. And then that attaches here. So it all builds up nicely enough. Same.
Still on.
Yep.
That thing never happened.
Hmm?
That thing never happened.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I'm actually very annoyed for you. Okay, so that's that part of the stand. Now I'm curious about this bit there, but I'm sure they'll show us now. Here's the part that, you know, I'm sweating bullets about. So let's get ready to do this. Cannot believe they did not print this. So lazy. No. As I like to say, near enough's good enough. That'll go in there. That goes along there. And okay. I can only imagine the amount of stuff, guys, that LEGO would have had to go through to get Adidas to give this thing the nod. It would have been ridiculous, to say the very least. Okay, so this completes the build. There is another bag, but the reason why they do it is if you would rather build a left shoe instead of a right shoe. I didn't even know that going into it. I think that is super clever. Russ, thank you for joining us. We are we're just about to wrap up, but hang around for a moment, guys. I will give my review and thoughts on it. But yeah, bag 7 is if you want to change the orientation of this from left to right. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I am stoked. And it means one of my dear friends, Paul, bought 2 of them. Yes, you will absolutely be able to have a pair. Please don't try to put them on your feet. Okay, so the last thing here that has got me a bit perplexed is just the placement. So these lift up and in the air. Okay, it's nice and easy enough. So that just simply goes in here. Sorry, I should show you. That goes in there. And that's it. I mean, that is rather spectacular, to say the least. All right, guys, so now what we're going to be doing is just doing the review for this set. If you've hung around for the last 2.5 hours, then you're as much an expert as I am. And if not, you're probably still as much an expert as I am. Let's move that. Just getting the GoPro ready for this side of things. Okay. And that's all fine there. Might just move that so as I can look at your sweet little faces. Okay. Hit this. And guys, I just do a bit of a clap to it. Well, so as I can sync it all up. Here we go. Hey there, guys. Welcome to the amazing... and that happens. Hey there, guys. Welcome to the Amazing Brick Network. I'm Tori Favreau, and I hope that you are well today. We have had the most fun. I've just wrapped up a live stream building the iconic Adidas Superstar, otherwise known as the Shell Toe. This is the instruction booklet for it, and it is nothing short of wonderful. This took 2.5 hours to build, and we've had some people who watched the entire build. I'm super, super grateful that you did, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that does join in the fun there. This is just such a wonderful, wonderful piece of Lego, and the simple fact that it is such an iconic piece of sportswear equipment too. I would have hated to have seen the juggling that they had to do to get this one through with Adidas signing off on the final design. This was a really nice build. There are effectively 6 bags in there, and with about 700 pieces on it. The box itself was a work of art in terms of what you got and just how good it felt to get everything. I am, for the sake of the review, guys, just going to bring the box into frame and quickly show you it, because it's well worth seeing it if you didn't get the opportunity to before. So check that out. That looks utterly incredible, and it looks like a shoebox the whole way around. There is nothing missing in terms of detail. I love this a lot. Then you open up the box and you've got like more goodness in there. And that's where all your Lego was, with the Adidas logo. It's a real treat. It's so good to watch and to look at. Sorry, I was looking at video at the same time, so I screwed that up just a little bit, but you know what I mean. In any case, then the construction began. Now, the shoe, I will say right now, obviously, this is a display piece. It is not a toy, and it is not anything that you will really, you know, you wouldn't even want to like whiz it around the room too much. As you can see inside, there's like a, what's the word? Ball sockets. That's it, ball sockets. Holding the sides of the shoe on. They are a little bit flimsy, and they do move a little bit here. And on that side also, they can come loose, so please be very aware of that. To my delight, there were printed elements for the Adidas logo, which I guess they couldn't have gotten away with not doing. The Adidas logo on the tongue of the shoe, which was a lot of fun to see as well, and also the Superstar. This is just such an iconic shoe, made very famous by Run DMC, the hip hop group. They were the first group I ever went and saw live in concert, and they actually have a song called My Adidas. In Australia, we call them Adidas. But this is just a really cool build. It's not the most solid of builds, so yeah, get it up on your display shelf, and that will pretty much be the end of it. You won't be wanting to get it down too often. The stand is pretty cool. It does allow the shoe to protrude up like this, and then you can sit it down quite nicely, ready for display, with a little bit of information about the sneaker itself. And you know, it's funny, you know, this actually used to be a basketball sneaker. I always thought of it as a tennis shoe, and I just thought they were super cool in any case and didn't really care. But this is an absolutely adorable set, and it is something that I think that most people will really get into and enjoy. And that part did come loose. That's my bad. Do get it if you're into something iconic like this. It is certainly well worth it. And I do think that this will become one of those sets that people do think down the track, I wish I got this. It'll be very interesting to see if LEGO does make relationships with other shoe companies, depending on how successful this is. There have been real sneakers that have come out recently with Adidas that have got LEGO studs on them. Now we've got the reverse. We have got LEGO shoes with the Adidas logo on there. This was really enjoyable. It was about, I think, it's a bit overpriced. It's $159. It has just come out. It's just started to hit people's homes. I ordered it directly from LEGO. You don't see it on the shelves yet, unless you walk into a LEGO store, which I don't have one near me. I really like this set. That's easier said and easier said. Review score wise, I would give this 8.5 out of 10. I do feel like I've built a sneaker. I think it looks like one. And at the end of the day, that is what it's all about. Building an icon, bringing it to life, and having it look like the iconic thing that it should. Now, one thing that you need to be aware of, there are 7 bags in there. This is bag 7. Bag 7 is if you want to convert this sneaker into a left shoe instead of the right. That is the default. So that's cool. Some people may buy 2 of them so as they can have left and right shoes. Of course, there's LEGO all the way in there. Don't pop your feet in them. I hope you enjoyed this, both the live build if you watched. Stay tuned though, because I did record the entire build. I will speed it up, and you can just watch the sneaker being built quickly if you don't want to sit around and watch the live stream that went for an hour and a half. Until next time, guys, this is the Amazing Brick Network. I try to bring LEGO from all over the world to you on a regular basis, reviews of LEGO, and I have something really exciting in the pipeline that I cannot wait to be talking to you about. And in fact, when I wrap up this live stream, that's what the next video I'm going to do, go straight to another video, because I'm so excited about this and I cannot wait to talk to you more about it. So please subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up and click that bell for notifications. And if you're on Facebook, just be a good egg and show me some love. I really appreciate it. Until next time, catch you later. Happy building. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so very much. You people who have been on live stream the whole time, you're exceptionally patient, and I do appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. So I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm going to end the Facebook live stream first because the YouTube just requires a little bit of tweaking. Thank you very much, Facebook. I will be talking to you guys in the very near future. Cheers for that. Bye. All right, guys, I'm not sure who was on YouTube, but thank you so very much, whoever is still there. It means a lot to me that someone did sit there for the entire time. It's very important. It means the world to me. So thank you once again. And I am wrapping up the live stream now. So take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll be sure to see you on a video soon. Bye.